Howdy. Chris Driven here. So as I mentioned, once I hit 300 subscribers, I was going to be showing all of y'all my fairly small collection of Hot Wheels that I have. I'm trying to make sure that I'm in frame for y'all. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys my Hot Wheels collection. And I say fairly small because this is everything that I currently have plus whatever I'm going to pull off the shelves behind me. So this is kind of just for fun. You know, there's no rules to YouTube, and especially, like I said, as you're growing your channel, you don't really have to worry too much about what you post. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. And now that I'm looking at it, well, I'll grab it right now. I haven't opened these since we moved back to our hometown. So we're just gonna get right into it. I did put a blanket because I wanted to make sure that none of this was rattling. Alright, put that to the side. I know my head's gonna be out of frame, so I'm gonna be a little... Hang on, cut. Without really saying too much about any of them, I'm just gonna go ahead and show y'all as I go. I never got to get that Porsche keychain looking one. Oh man. I remember during the Barbie movie release, I believe these were out and I was looking for these, so I was able to snag a few, but then I decided, you know what, I'll just get rid of them, so I decided to keep one. That was one of my favorite ones that I found. That's just, you know, with Hot Wheels, they get pretty creative with some of the cars. But yeah, I remember about a year or two ago, I decided to start collecting Hot Wheels. I'm gonna show that one a little bit last. Let's see some of the best for last. Yeah, I started collecting them like crazy because as a kid, you know, I had them and then I broke them all. And then I had none. But yeah, over time I decided to kind of get into it again, but now I'm at the point where I don't really want to collect them so much. Unless they're some of the cars that I absolutely love, or if it's my dream car or anything. I think that's the only way that I'll be able to decide, yep, I'm gonna get that car. If it's something extremely cool and worthy, then I will. But otherwise, I wanna collect, not real life Hot Wheels, but have my own real life toys. That seems to be a way that works fine to show you guys the cars. And this one I actually found it at a collectible store. It's like a Spider-Man Formula 1, 2, 3 car. However you want to describe that. It's like anything Spider-Man, I'm just, you got me, I'm sold. Oh man, the Ford GT. Just in general, the Ford GT of any kind, that's always been one of my favorite cars ever. Although if I had the chance, I know this is like $1 million car in real life. I'd much more rather have the 2005 because that's If you guys ever watched the movie Redline, that's where I fell in love with the Ford GT. And then we got the Barbie Extra. Any of you guys looking out for super treasures? I don't know if I have them or not. I just see a car and I grab it. But yeah, for me, I don't really want to be that person that has like an entire wall of Hot Wheels. Maybe later on. But I think for now, I just want to keep it fairly small. Especially since we've been moving a lot. And then this is actually another cool one that I got at a collectible store. It's a Spider-Man NASCAR. Oh look, and I paid $5.25 for it. Good deal. Yeah, that's one of the cool ones for sure. I have a lot of good ones actually, so stick around if you haven't clicked off. So this is just another, see, something like this, since I think any of the extras that I do have, I'm actually gonna keep those out and either give them away or leave them on somebody's windshield. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, and then we got another coupe clip. These have been really cool. I hope they continue releasing a lot of these because these are very popular, in my opinion. Something really cool to have. That goes down there. I can't wait to show y'all some of the cooler ones. Okay, so we got 2 more coupe clips coming up. We got a red one here. I see a Hot Wheels logo on it. Y'all tell me what that means. Educate me. Like I said, I don't collect them like crazy like other people do. However, I still love Hot Wheels. Another coupe clip. Out of all the coupe clips, I love this one. It's a good looking one. And I know I got this for either my birthday or it was definitely a gift from my fiance. This Mario Kart one. And this was gifted to me because I know we started playing a lot of Nintendo Switch. And so that was kind of the reason she got me the Mario Kart. And this one I know I found in some random thrift shop in Austin. I just thought it was pretty funny. I think because if you go to the restroom a lot, that's kind of why it's somewhat like an inside joke, you know. It's like, oh, you go to the restroom a lot, so there's a toilet. And now it makes even more sense now that I'm currently a plumber's apprentice, so just to add on to that. Ooh. I like that one. I can read these to y'all, but y'all have to let me know whether I did a good job or not. I'm just kind of doing my best to kind of keep the flow going. Ooh, classic Mustang. Fastback is definitely one of my favorites of the classic Mustangs. If you had to ask me what Mustang it would be, it'd have to be a classic. I don't know why I got this one, or was it a gift? Nissan Skyline. Yeah, I'm not sure how that one got birthed into the collection, but I think because it was the Nissan Skyline and the bottom of it is purple or pink. Ooh, this one's actually really cool. Might seem a little quiet and weird in here because there's nobody else in the house but me and the dogs and cats. And then I might not also gonna not put music because I don't want to distract anybody by putting terrible music by accident. I think at one point I wanted to actually try to use this for bubbles, but I did not. Maybe once I have kids, 4 or 5 years later. Even then, Dodge Challenger drift car. This was definitely in an era when I was into looking at a lot of drift videos. So truly the reason why I started getting this one right here. Car de asada. So it's a taco. I know those food ones or whatever, but that was an impulsive one to grab. Turtle shell. I got this one just because it reminds me of my fiance. I mean, she loves animals, but turtles, she likes turtles. We're about halfway there. All right, I'm just gonna grab them. These are some of the good ones already. I really wish I grew up during the time where a lot of these came out, so for not being born sooner, sort of missed out, but at least I was able to grab a fair collection of some of the Fast and the Furious ones, and I know a lot of them. One of them, it was here at Fort Bliss, a gentleman was selling them, and he had a shop around El Paso as well. So yeah, it was at a car show, a gentleman was there, and he was selling Fast and the Furious Hot Wheels for fairly cheap, so that's why, I decided to grab a lot. I'm gonna let you take this one in because this is probably one of the best and my most favorite cars of all time. I'm not sure why other people's reasons for, falling in love with Fast and the Furious so much. But it's cars. I don't know why I asked that question. Let me just continue. Ignore what I said. Also, another great car from Fast and the Furious. But in general, the Porsche is just an amazing car. Oh yeah, but what I meant to say with that question earlier is, with the Nissan Skyline, it's not because of the movie that I loved it. It's just, maybe that has to do with it, but it's just an amazing car already. Like, even with this next one, I will have to explain why I love this car. Definitely not because of the movie. Ivy, can you get... wait. Never mind. Come say hi. Come here. Ivy. I was gonna ask her to grab it, and she actually will grab some stuff, but I didn't want it to get messed up. Oh. But yeah, so Excuse me. Beep beep. I'm gonna get it. Beep beep. All right. So yeah, Toyota Supra. I should probably do the same with the Skyline. But yeah, so for me, the Toyota Supra, it's almost one of those natural things where it's just like you see the car and you just like, you just fall in love with it. But for me, one thing I love about the Mark IV Supra is the driver's seat, how everything is just driver focused. That's something that I love. And you know, you look at all the other modern cars, especially now, and I don't know any other car that is extremely driver focused. But regardless, since it is, you know, it's a Japanese vehicle, hatchback, the Supra is just an amazing vehicle that I would love to have in the future. And that's a car that I would keep stock wheels, stock everything. Uh-oh. No. And then, so we got this one, the S2000, Suki's car. Do your job, Cameron. I don't have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. I would love to if I find it. If I find it, I'm grabbing it. That way I can complete that little set of 3. I know I mentioned earlier, if I have an extra one, I'm giving it away or something. Even though it's a Porsche, sure, it could be worth money. I'm just gonna give it away. So maybe if this is a car that you guys, and I mean you guys as in your family, or you, one person watching this on the toilet, I'll give this one away. I wish shipping could cost less. But yeah, so this, I have an extra one of the Porsche 911, and so yeah, I'm gonna give this one away. Yeah, so we'll keep that one on the side as well. Where did I keep that? Oh. Okay, so there's the extras. I'm gonna give this one away too, or keep it. I might keep it. I don't know. Y'all have to forgive me. Just don't. I don't know why I got this. I mean, it was cool at the time. Tesla Cybertruck. You know, some kid out there is gonna love it. I might give it to somebody. I might actually leave it on a Cybertruck. That would be kind of funny. The chances of somebody who has a Cybertruck does not have a Cybertruck Hot Wheel. Oh man. Oh yeah, this was I picked this one up at a collectible store. Full room. Bigger than this living room here. Aisles full of Hot Wheels. Man, it was paradise. Look, it's yellow, that's how you can tell. It's just all old. But yeah, let's see the year on this one, if I can read it, even though it's super dark in here. 2000, the year 2000. All right. Let's see. Oh, I remember. I know y'all. You'll see what I mean by that gesture. If you ever had one of these growing up, dude. Oh man, I don't know. Does anybody have any of these anymore? Y'all gotta let me know. Y'all gotta talk to me. This, do you remember? That's what I mean. Or even like if you had it here, I'm always like flicking it, even though it was like hurting my finger. That's something I would always do with these cars. But yeah, so let me show you the name here on the side. Oh, and it's a first edition. I'm trying to stay as non-shaky as possible. I'm not nervous, but for whatever reason, just holding my hand up there. Yeah, a lot of these are some of the old ones that I collected from that collectible store. Another first edition of this type. There's just something about the Hot Wheels back then that, as always, everything back then was just better. It was more simple. That's why a lot of the Hot Wheels now I don't really buy, because they got some like wacky, I don't know, I'm just too much like back in the past, you know, kind of like the old man. Oh, and I bought this for $2. Man, I'm like an old man that I like the stuff that, you know, we grew up on back in the past. Although I wasn't really born or able to collect Hot Wheels in 2000. Because I was born in 1998. But yeah, this was also another cool one, those big ones. I know y'all have seen those. And that is a Challenger for those that are who are questioning what kind of car it is. And then I can even show you the back too about the other types of cars that they have. Let's see if these other ones had anything else. Oh yeah, and then for this one you got. Oh yeah, I need to find the Supra for this one. You see it? Yeah, so for the big wheels back there, I need to find that Supra. Not gonna be very. I don't think it'll be too hard, but so I kind of hope to live in Austin again. Carbonators, also known as the bottle openers. I can't believe how time is going by so fast. We're at minute 23. Happy New Year. I don't know why I grabbed these, but I know the bottle openers. I decided to start grabbing because it's a bottle opener. A tuned Volkswagen. Not tuned in the way you think, but cartooned. And the gloves are okay. Gotta go, another toilet one. See, and I think if you can find a car that's related to somebody's personality or whatever it is, small, what is it? Inside jokes, I mean. And if they're a car enthusiast too, that could be a pretty good idea. You know, try to find a Hot Wheel that is like them. This is another cool one. Yeah, so that one's a Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR police livery, or how do you say? Nah, it should be livery, right? The duck and roll. I mean, that one was. I just grabbed it because why not? For you Jeep people, hit me up. I know y'all want these. Another carbonator. I think I see another extra. And I actually did open one of these back then when I had an extra one and it broke. See, I can't imagine going through so many Hot Wheels. This is crazy. So yeah, this is an extra one, and I am gonna give it to somebody if I can find one in public. It's another, what is it? The Shelby GT 350R. So yeah, an extra one. If I can find a GT 350R in public, I will give it to them. The 2023 Nissan Z. How do y'all feel about this car actually though? Not gonna lie, for me, I wasn't too much of a fan, I guess, like, or I didn't really know. See, I don't even know the name of it. What is it? Not a Datsun. Let me just keep going. I know this was during the time where I was looking up a bunch of off-roading videos on trucks, so I decided to grab this one. Because for me, I love to Baja, so this was kind of like the closest thing that I can find. And although I can't Baja right now. Okay, so, oh look. I don't even know if he exists anymore though. Yeah, that's a business card. Anyway, so this one I'm always gonna keep forever because this was actually a gift for my birthday. Like that was like 2 years ago. Yeah, definitely in 2022. Back when I had the Toyota Tacoma. This was gifted from my fiance. Karina, I love you. Monica. It's too bad they didn't sell these in the cement color. I would have absolutely loved it. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to cuss. Sorry. Well, if kids are watching, I don't want them watching. They can watch. I love kids, but I don't want kids to be on YouTube. They should be out and about. Oh. Remember when McDonald's used to give these out? Yes, I have a McDonald's Hot Wheels watch. Let me just show you the front first. I actually have 3 or 4 more of these somewhere hidden. Not on purpose, but I know we did my fiance and I did a toy unboxing, and this was kind of part of one of the mysteries that came from eBay. So yeah, this is like a NASCAR Hot Wheels. And it also comes with, you can barely see it, but it comes with the stickers that you can put on yourself. I remember I always had to ask my dad to put those stickers on because, as a child, what sort of accuracy do you have? So I have one hanging over here that I wanted to grab, and then I have some off the shelf that I'm gonna grab too really quick. So as I was saying, right now I love trucks that okay, so I hit 30 minutes, so let's stop recording. But as I was saying right now, so I love to off-road and Baja, whatever it is, drive really hard. Just off-roading, okay, just simple off-roading. And right now I've been looking at a bunch of Ford Ranger versus Ford F-150 Raptor videos. Look, thing is, I love the second generation Tundra, but I know I'd have to build it to be able to even off-road as hard as these Raptors can, so we'll see. That's a decision for later on in life. Now, oh look, I can show you this one. Okay, so I also got a Spider-Man, Hot Wheels. Is it Hot Wheels? Well, the fact that it's a monster truck. Do y'all ever see that in person? I know one existed, which is why they have these. I don't remember how I found this one though. Oh yeah, it was also at another collectible shop. And the reason how I end up at collectible shops, so we have our own channel called KC Born to Explore, and that's one thing that we love to do naturally, is going to all these collectible stores. And so that's how this shelf exists back here with a bunch of old stuff. And then we got this one. Don't focus on my face. So this one, the few cars that I'm gonna show you next came from a bulk bag of Hot Wheels that I bought from Goodwill. Goodwill. Yeah, so this one's a 1989. From the looks of it, it's gotta be either a Honda or a Golf. You can hate on me because I know some people love to. But y'all let me know what kind of car that is. And then this one also came in it. It's it doesn't even say what it is, but I can tell you the year. This is a 1979 Corvette. As to, not the year of the Corvette, but I'm telling y'all the year that this was released, I guess. Sorry, it's kind of awkward. Try to get this here. Hello. There you go. Oh man, look at that color. So good. Okay, so we got that one. Oh man. Like a Rari. And then the year on this one, I guess it was released. Oh, it doesn't say. That's a Ferrari 250 GTO though, according to this. And then, oh, the splitting image. Anybody? Is it a red line? It is. And the year? 1968. Another cool one for sure. Splitting image, always my favorite car growing up. Now this one's a little special, just because that hood goes up. Let me tell you the year. The year on this one, it's a 67 Camaro. I guess this one was released in 1982. But yeah. Really cool. Now this one was also part of a collectible store I don't know where I found it. I found it somewhere. But for me, I didn't know these existed. I had no idea. And the reason why this one is so cool is, let me see who's wants to crash. I'll take the splitting image. So you see the front right there? Let's just pretend it's a Hot Wheels commercial. Oh no, your car got crashed. What do you gotta do? So This thing actually takes damage. And without cutting the video, we're gonna pretend we're gonna go to Los Santos Customs. You're all set. And you can change it back to how it was. So yeah, to show y'all, crashed, and then you flip it, and then you click it. Oh, you can't see it. Flip it, and then you click it. Oh. Yeah, so that's a really cool one. Last but not least, the dream car of dream cars that I want. Not in this exact spec, because that's not how I would have it. However, the Nissan GTR for me. The Nissan GTR is the car of my dreams. And this one is all kitted out. And I can show you the story really quick about the Nissan GTR. I believe back in middle school, we were in Albertsons. Albuquerque, we were in Albuquerque going to TGIF. Across the street, Nissan dealership. Silver, exactly the color that I want. I was freaking out. I was really freaking out. And so I went as far as crossing the street just to go like admire the thing. Like it was love at first sight. So yeah, Nissan GTR, a car I would love to have as a collection in real life, a real car in the future. But yeah, just with cars, you know, part of the channel is I want to share the love. So with any cars that I collect in real life that you can drive, I'm not talking about Hot Wheels, I would want to take people for a ride. As long as they don't try anything, then everything will be fine. But yeah, so that's my entire collection of Hot Wheels so far. I want to thank all of y'all once again, or you, one single person watching the video, for supporting the channel. If it's your first time here, howdy. But yeah, I just want to thank everybody so much for supporting the channel. I only want to keep growing. You know, it's something that posting videos on YouTube and just contributing to, you know, putting content out there that maybe other people don't put out. It's something that I want to do. Although starting, it's, you know, I have to kind of do what I can for now. But I know eventually I would like to kind of have like more cinematic movies, and I see myself as being like the Ryan Gosling of the movies, except in video form on YouTube. Him and I mean, if you believe in zodiacs, I'm not saying that I believe in it entirely, but so I am a Scorpio, so mostly, and so, you know, he's born November 12th, and you know, I've seen those videos on YouTube where it's like the Ryan Gosling feeling, and that's exactly how I feel sometimes. You know, where you're just empty, nothing, but very cinematic videos. Before I get off topic, yeah, I want to do a bunch of cool, fun videos later on in the future. But for now, I'm just doing what I can to build it up. But yeah, obviously without your support, nobody's getting anywhere, and nobody would be anywhere. But yeah, so that's to come later on in the future. I'm gonna obviously keep working. I have to go film other videos right now. But for now, thanks for watching. Oh, and the sweater that you see me wearing on my profile, this is actually it from Texas A&M. So it's a TAMSCC. Yeah, it's a pretty cool hoodie. Got it for like $60 or so. Entirely worth it because, you know, we used to live in College Station, so You know, they would have their car shows there that I would go in the morning, and they have merch there that you can buy. So I'm not sponsoring them, or I'm not sponsored or nothing, but I am just showing out. If you're living in College Station, this is a pretty cool hoodie. I doubt they have the same design. I'm not sure if you can see the back. But yeah, that's very much it. And then also in the future video, either when we hit 400 or 500 subscribers, y'all let me know if you want me to do some sort of video building this or doing a stop motion. I don't know. I have so many ideas. And before, yeah, that's all I'll say for now. I have so many ideas on things that I can do and want to do in post. I don't want to really stay too consistent with everything that I post, because I don't want to bore people. I want you to know that I like to do different things here and there, so that way you don't ever get bored. But yeah, so this is kind of part of doing something different, but also to celebrate, hitting 300 subscribers and just to continue growing. But as always, I encourage you, if you want to start your YouTube channel, just start small. You don't need to have it all. You can just use your phone, use some simple camera you have. You can even upload it without editing. I've seen people that do upload without editing. It works fine. So obviously I want to keep all the unnecessary dead moments in the video at least. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Stay driven. And I'll see you later.